Hi there. Now for this example, you've got to find dy by dx for y equals 2 times e to the power inverse sine or arc sine of all of 4x divided by 3. So as usual, if you'd like to have a go at this, just give you a moment to pause the video. Okay, welcome back then if you had a go. So let's see how you got on. You might want to fast forward just to check you're working against mine, or I'll take you slowly through the work solution. Now for a question like this, I'd want to use the chain rule. I'd want to let t equal the inverse sine of 4x over 3. So starting with that then, let's just put that down here. Let t equal the inverse sine or arc sine of all of 4x divided by 3. So that would mean that we've got y equaling 2e to the power t. So when it comes to working out what dy by dx is going to be, using the chain rule, we know it's dy by dt then times dt by dx. So for dy by dt, that's going to be equal to 2e to the power t. And if we substitute for t back in here, that's going to be 2e to the power inverse sine then of all of 4x over 3. And we just need to multiply this with dt by dx. Now, we know that t is equal to the inverse sine of 4x over 3. And when it comes to differentiating something like this, if you watch the earlier tutorial, I showed you how to differentiate x over a constant a. And that constant a would be x divided by 3/4. It gives us the same as 4x over 3. And so I showed you that in cases like that, we would end up with the differential being 1 all over the root of a squared minus x squared. So for dt by dx, what we've got then is 1 all divided by the root of what would have been a squared. A, remember, is now 3/4, so that's 3/4 all squared minus x squared. Okay, so we're taking the square root of all of that. Now I've worked this out earlier, and you'll see that dt dx then, this result here that we've got here, can be tidied up. 3/4 all squared then is the 9/16, and then I've put it all over a lowest common multiple of 16. And we can square root that 16 in the denominator here to give us 4. Multiplying top and bottom by 4 gives us 4 then all over the root of 9 minus 16x squared. So if I put that back in here, okay, we've got 2e to the inverse sine of 4x over 3 then multiplied with 4 all over the root of 9 minus 16x squared. And we can tidy this up further just by doing 2 times 4 then, which is 8 times e to the power inverse sine of 4x over 3. And that's all divided then by the square root of all of 9 minus 16x squared. And so I hope you're able to get that. And if not, at least being able to see how to go about it. Okay?